Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're doing well. So today we are going to solve ChatterBox from HackTheBox. So let's start with our nmap scan. Nmap -v for verbose -s capital C for the default NAC scripts. SV for version of running services, IP address, and -p for the all ports. So from my previous till now I have solved 8 to 10 boxes on the HackTheBox. So I got an idea. So whenever we run nmap scan, so most of us just run a default nmap scanning for ports. So it will scan only top 1000 ports. So but from my previous engagements which I have done in my job profile, and from HackTheBox and CTFs, I recommend to you guys, always try to run nmap for all ports. So, and also run a UDP scan for top 1000 ports for initial recon or information gathering. For this box, I am also going to run that UDP nmap scan. So for that, nmap -p, then -su, then IP. So it UDP scan required sudo permissions. So I'll go for the sudo. So let's wait for the completing the scan. Until unless let's discuss little discussion about this box. So basically this box have a running a vulnerable version of a application named as achat. So that vulnerable box, that vulnerable program is vulnerable to buffer overflow. So we are going to solve or try to gain the reverse shell using Python script, which is from the exploit DB, and we are not going to use Metasploit over here. So maybe in the future I'll compile my videos with using Metasploit, but for now I am not covering the Metasploit over here. So if you figure it out or find the search on the Google about this box, you will found various tutorials in which they are using mostly PowerShells. So yes, we can also get the reverse shell with PowerShell or Nishang framework, but I am little bit old school guy, so I am mostly try to get the reverse shell, get my hands with the msfvenom, and try to get the reverse shell using netcat. So yeah, let's pause me a video, otherwise this video will it will get very long for if we are waiting for this completing this scan. So once scan is completed, I'll get you back. So our nmap scan is completed, and let's check what are the ports are open. 135, 139, 445, 9255 TCP port open, version achat system. Okay, achat system, and here we can see SMB version 2. Security mode 2.1 is enabled, but OS is Windows 7 professional. So if 2.1 is enabled, that means security mode we are not able to get the SMB client or eternal blue vulnerabilities over here. So right now let's target without wasting any time on 135, 139, 445 port numbers, because from our previous experiences, and if you guys read the eternal blue very well, so if 2.1 is enabled security mode, then eternal blue will not work on any Windows system. So let's switch to 9255 achat system. So for that, further exploitation. Before that, let's move to UDP ports. So in here we can see all the UDP ports are filtered. So let's move to, let me change this to map, so it makes our life a little bit easier. UDP, and here I'm going to cd OSCP, make directory ChatterBox. So before searching to and Google and anything, let's try to search in searchsploit for achat. We know achat. Let's see what we have. So here we have two exploits. One is for 36025, that is Python, and another one is Metasploit module. So you guys can go with the Metasploit, but today we are going to solve this box without Metasploit. So let's copy this one in our ChatterBox directory. For that, I'll go for the searchsploit -m for the mirroring that thing into the current working directory. So we have that Python file. To edit this file, I'm going to use gedit 3605. Let's see what we have in the exploit. So import socket, we have msfvenom, payload size 1512. Okay, so this is the payload. So basically this is a remote buffer overflow vulnerability. If you want to read about that, then I'll recommend you go to the exploit DB and read about this. msfvenom. Okay, we have to run this exploit. We have to run this msfvenom payload to create a reverse shell, or what this thing, this will pop up a calculator utility on the target machine server address. So we have to provide here our target IP. So port number is 9256, which we have opened in found in over here. So let's try to create exploit with this payload. Okay, copy, clear. So as you can see, we have to make some changes for the reverse shell. So platform is fine, platform window is fine. So we have to change this payload now. So it's executable. So we are going to delete this one. Windows shell, I go for the shell underscore reverse underscore TCP, and our LHOST would be 10.10.16.5, and LPORT I'll go for the, let's say, 9001, and everything fine. Yes, press enter. Let's wait for a moment to get output from this shell, this payload. Till then, let's open a new tab, cd OSCP, go to ChatterBox, gedit our 362 pi, minimize. So we have our shell. So what's happening in this msfvenom command? A switch for the architecture. So we have 32-bit or 64-bit. Then platform window, P for the payload name, then -E for the encoders. So we are going to use Unicode mixer, -B for the escaping the bad characters from our shell, right? Then we are getting this output into the Python, right? So now we have our payload size is 36767, that's fine. Final size of Python file this one, but our payload size is 774, which we got here, right? Copy this one. Okay, copy, go to our Python file, exploit one, delete this one, going to delete this one, and paste our exploit which we got from the our msfvenom. So now we have to give the target IP address, that is ChatterBox IP address is 10.192, right? Save it, close it, and for the okay, let me vertical. So here I'm going to listen our port number, that is 9901. Python, if we run simply Python the file name, then you will get a error because this will run with the Python 2. So Python 2 306, let's wait. So here you can see we got the completion of the exploit, and this side we got the shell. So let's see, who am I? We are the Alfred. Okay, go to cd. First of all, let's try to read our flag, cd users. Let's see how many users are there. Alfred and administrator, cd Alfred, dir, cd desktop, AR. So here you can see we have the user.txt file, you can read it here. So now try to perform the privilege escalation. So for that, first of all check who am I / privileges priv. No set impersonate is enabled, so we are not able to run here juicy potato. Let's check for the other the system info. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I think there are 183 hotfixes are installed on this box and Windows 7. So I don't think so I am able to exploit this box with any kernel exploit, but yes, you can do it with the upload here WinPiece script and try to figure it out the kernel exploits over there. So let's check if we are able to access administrator. Yes, we are. Then cd desktop, yes, we are able. AR root, let's try to read that root.txt. No, access net. So it means we have permissions to move to the administrator folder and desktop, and we can explore that directories which are related to the administrator account, right? But we don't have permission to read this root.txt. For that, let's try to check the permissions on root.txt. For that, I'm going to check use that utility icacls, which gives us the permissions to check the privileges of the files and directories we have in Windows. So iacls root.txt. So administrator have this one. Okay, so let's move to back and try to check the permissions on desktop, right? ikcls, then desktop, yes. So desktop and authority f. Alfred is also able to read that. So let's, yeah, what we can do here, we try to grant the permissions to root.txt on stay at desktop folder with iCalcs. So for that I'm going for the icacls/grant and then desktop and root.txt. Then if I am not wrong, lfed f. I think I made a little mistake over here. What is the switch I have to use? T for grant, Q, grant. Okay. Let me read this. Okay. We have to first parameter must be file name. Okay, let's try another way. cd desktop dir/q. Yes, alfred can read that. For that I am going to use cacls/grant. Then it should be file name first now. root.txt/grant alfred :f, enter. Yes, permission is successfully processed. So now try to read that root.txt. Yes, we are able to. So this is the way we can. For next video I'll try to explain the privilege escalation with the PowerShell and Nishan framework. And unless, stay safe. If you have any query, let me know. Thank you.